Hi, welcome to Berwick Inscription. My name is Ben. Today I'm going to walk around this 2018 Volvo XC60 Inscription that we have here in stock. So first of all, let's start at the front. What we can see is we've got the nice big chrome grille there that is renowned for the Volvo. Also, we have got a camera here at the front, which will come into its own when we do get inside the vehicle. But starting off, this is a near new car, so it's being sold as a used vehicle, but it is a near new vehicle, very low kilometers. Now, starting at the front, let's have a quick look. So we do have your front sensors on the vehicle, so you can see down over here on the right hand side of the vehicle there is one, and then we have got another one here just below your headlights, and then same on the other side, and we do have two here in the front as well. So going to give you a lot better vision around the vehicle. It's going to make it that little bit easier to park. Also, what we do have here is full LED system, or the full LED light system for this vehicle. So the hammerhead lights, which I'll show you what they look like when we unlock and lock the vehicle. So you can see there, really lights up. That is your indicator, so great vision. People are going to definitely know that you are turning. Now let's go over down to the driver's side of the vehicle. Our first premium alloy wheel. It has got a tyre on it with the Volvo alloy wheels. Also, you have new tyres as you would expect for a car with very low kilometres. You can see there that first quarter panel, very clean. No marks or scratches on it. Now let's have a look quickly at the second, or the first the driver's side door. You can see the nice big chrome grille, or chrome strip down the bottom. Also, we do have the inscription written in that as well. Do have your side indicators up in the mirror here. Also, below that, you can see, if we just get the cameraman to have a quick look, there is actually a camera there, so you're going to have cameras basically all around the vehicle, which is going to give you a lot better drivability, and it makes it a lot easier to park. Also, keyless entry, so we can see there when we press that little button, so just a square there will show that the car is locked. Also, simply just putting your hand in there, opening the door, will actually unlock it as well. So very simple. Also up here, what we can see is you do have the panoramic glass roof as well. So great for when you are driving in the city, inner city driving. So looking out, you can see the nice big buildings, or if you're driving through the country. What we do have as well with this is, given that it is an XC60 Inscription, you have got the privacy glass. So really dark tint on the back two windows, and it is normal on the front. So you do have that privacy glass. Actually standing here looking, you can't see into the back at all, which is another great safety feature for yourself. Stopping at the second premium alloy wheel. So these are a 255/45/20, so they're an R20, which is a 20-inch alloy wheel, and we do have near tyres there as well. Got your fuel, so you can see there, very easy to get in, but when that car is locked, you won't be able to open it. So we'll just do that. So you can't actually get in there to siphon fuel out because of the type of bows that they have got. So very handy. All right, so let's step around to the back and have a quick look at the back of this vehicle. So T5 XC60. Now the other thing you will see there as well, it is the Polestar pack all-wheel drive. Now what that Polestar pack is going to give you, so it actually does come with the Polestar optimization. Now upgraded tuning software that increases your torque by approximately 10% and your kilowatts right where you need it, in the mid-range. You know, you feel better throttle response, cleaner gear changes, and better power at lower rev range. So look, you really do need to drive this car to experience what that's going to do for you. Also, what we've got down here, now having a look at the back of this vehicle, one thing you'll see is you've got your 4 reverse sensors. Now, most manufacturers would stop at that and say, okay, well, there you go, you've got 4 sensors, you're going to be able to see what's coming or what's behind you or hear what's there. If we have a look back down over here on the right hand side, they've set it on the side. So anything that is literally to that angle of the vehicle and a little bit further out, it's going to give you a 45 degree on the side of the vehicle as well. So it's going to make it a lot safer for you to know that it is, so you can see what is around you at all times. Now, what we can see as well is your high mount stoplight. Also, you do have the LED tail lights there, and you can see they're quite large as well, so you're going to have a lot better visibility behind the vehicle. Now what you can see there is I've just kicked underneath, so this has the automatic tailgate, and all I did was simply kick my leg underneath and then it locks again as well. So very, very handy. Now we can just walk up, press the button underneath here, and what you'll see is you do have your reverse camera there, but so just get you to see, to be able to see that. Also, what we look at down here, there's 2 different ways that you can close the boot. So you can press that button, it will automatically close that and keep the car locked, or we can press that one and then it automatically locks the vehicle. So you've got both options. I really do like that, because simply pressing that button and being able to lock the vehicle is really handy. Now let's have a look underneath here. Let's have a look at what this car has got. So first of all, you do have your spare tyre there, which is temporary use only, so it is a space saver. Also, you have got the jack, and then you have got a cargo net there as well, so keeps everybody in the car safe as well. And you do have a cargo blind there, which goes in and fits in simply into this section just here. Just get this up a little bit higher. There we go. Now what that's going to do too is it does keep everything in the back of the vehicle nice and clear, so that nobody can see what is in through there. So it keeps everything safe. If you go into the shopping centres, things in there, pull that blind down and that'll keep everything in the back of the car safe, that people aren't going to try and break in to get into things. Stopping at the 3rd premium alloy wheel, you have got another great tyre, and there's no scuffs on these wheels at all, as you would expect for a near new vehicle. So this side of the vehicle represents exactly what we saw on the other side. Great condition, no marks, really stands out in the nice white. It's a beautiful colour. Standing here looking at it, it's in immaculate condition. Stopping at the 4th premium, the last premium alloy wheel, again, nice Michelin tyre, great tyre tread, and no scuffs on those wheels at all. So let's get inside, let's have a look at underneath the bonnet and see what this car really can do. Okay, so now of this Volvo T5. As I said, this is a 2-litre 4-cylinder petrol turbo. Now this is coupled with an 8-speed automatic, okay? The car does have a 5-star NCAP safety rating, which I'll touch on shortly. Now you do have 187 kilowatts of power at 350 Newton meters of torque. Now it does have a 60-litre tank, and it's going to give you 7.8 litres per 100 kilometers on average. So what that's going to get you is around 769 kilometers per tank. So as I said, the optimization, the Polestar optimization, so it's a really punchy little motor, and really it's a great performing vehicle, and you will actually love it. So let's go through, first of all, the couple of things that I do want to point out is what we call our safety features. So Volvo do it very well, but if we just have a look up on here, we have what they call strategic weakening spots. Okay, so those, along with these little slits in the vehicle, in the front bonnet, what they're designed to do is crumple in the event of an accident. So coupled with this, so these little hinges that actually lock in to that there, so when that folds down, it locks in underneath this little lug, and that's going to stop the bonnet going back through the vehicle. So always keeps everybody in the car safe. Also, we can see here we have got normally we'd see that the bonnet latch is in the middle of the vehicle. So in the event of an accident, what that's going to do is crumple, and then you're going to have that actual bonnet release and can go actually back up, where with these, if it's hit in the front of the vehicle, which is the closest point, these are still out of the way. So that's another great safety feature that Volvo have got. And the other thing too, what I would like to touch on is having a look up in here. This is the intelligent system, so the front of the vehicle. This is what's going to do all of the work alongside the camera at the front, but that's going to be the thing that does your pilot assist, which will go on when we get inside the vehicle. So let's jump inside, have a look at this car and what it's got, so you know exactly how the car drives inside as well. Okay, so now inside the Volvo XC60, and just like I said from the outside, how nice and clean it was on the outside, it's exactly the same inside. Comfort, luxury, that's what they've really honed in on this XC60, and I absolutely love them. So first of all, as you can see, the nice cream wood grain throughout, leather, and having a look here, what we do have on this car as well is the Napa perforated leather with the power cushion extension as well. So you can see there, if we have a look up in here, you have got the driver's seat where the cushion extends, so it gives you that little bit better comfort whilst driving. Now let's start and have a look in the center of the dash, where everything happens. So first of all, we've got indicators over here on the left hand side. We do have auto high beam as well, so you can turn that auto head high beam on, and it will actually then do all of the adjustment for you, especially when you are driving towards a vehicle. You do have fog lights as well, so you can turn them on and off. Over here on the right hand side, we have got your windscreen wipers, and you can see there they've actually got the windscreen jets, the water jets, inside the actual arm or the stalk of the windscreen wiper, so it gives better water. There's less water sprayed all over your vehicle. It's actually in the spot where you actually need it. Over here on the right, we do have your tailgate button, so we can press that, which will then unlock your tailgate, and then you have got your control for your dimmer in your infotainment system as well. Over on the right hand side, what we have got is your power mirrors, so you've got your adjustment for your mirrors. Simply press the left or the right and then adjust it as per normal. And then we have your power window motors there as well. Now let's go through a little bit about what we've got. So over here on the left hand side on the steering wheel, we have got our cruise control and our speed limiter. So first of all, speed limiter, what that's going to do is it's going to limit you to the speed that you want to travel at. So if you want to travel at 70 k's an hour, it will limit you to 70 k's an hour. And then we go to adaptive cruise control, so you can adjust how the distance between the car, and it will slow down and speed up. And then we have got what we call pilot assist. So once you get going and you simply press that button, it will then start to drive for you. Now it's not going to drive around really sharp corners, I will say that, but the car is very smart as well, and it knows that if it doesn't feel comfortable itself driving around at that speed, it will actually then start to slow the car down as well, so it can then comfortably get around that corner to where it needs to be. So it's very clever how the car works. Over on the right hand side, what we have got is your controls, so your radio controls, and you can change through the different radios as well. So you've got volume control, and then you've got your radio stations as well. So all simple and easy to use. Over here in the control, the dash, so what we've got is a couple of different things that you can see, AM, FM, and it has got digital radio as well. You have got messages that you can set up through there, the car status and your driver performance. Now you can actually set this car up as well to be able to get weather, local searches, your Volvo ID, Yelp, Spotify and glimpse, so you can go through and you can do everything, and you can actually do a record and send, so you can record your voice and send it through to people. So really handy. It's a great system, and simply pressing that, it brings it up at the bottom what you are looking at. Over here on the right hand side, so we switch through, this is pretty much like your normal iPhone. You've got applications, you've got what you've got at the time, so you've got your north, west, south, so that's your GPS system. You have got the radio station you're listening to, and then you've got your phone connection as well. Here what we've got is the electronic stability control sport mode. We have got your lane keeping aid, so it actually will start to vibrate and pull you back if you are going across those lines. We have got park assist, now cross traffic alert as well, and your distance alert. Stop start, so when you do stop at a set of traffic lights, it will turn off and then start again. Now camera. So as you can see, this is what we call a 360-degree camera. So you can see that is the front, and the way that Volvo do it is they actually do it from the sections that are closest, which under the mirrors, and we have got one at the front, as I pointed out at the start, and we have got our reverse one as well. So when you are reversing up to something, it does take a little bit of getting used to, but one of the best that you will find in the market. We do have that. And then we go back, so you can actually zoom in on those. So we go back to 360 degrees, and we will, so to go back, you simply press this little home button here. We have park in, we have park out, so these are parking, use only for parallel parking, and then park in functions only at certain speeds, so it does have to drive. Also, this car does have your heads up display, so up in here there is the heads up display, so you can adjust it. Blind spot indicator, road information, which comes up in here to say that you're 70 k's an hour, speed sign alerts, so it actually starts to flash when you are going faster. Cruise control, passenger seat, so you can turn the adjustment for your passenger seat on and off. Reduce guard, private locking, cornering lights, so when you do go to turn around the corners, it will actually turn on another cornering light. Active bending lights, so whilst driving it will actually automatically change and turn the direction. Wiper service position, and collision avoidance assistance. So it's got so many features. This car is set up with pretty much everything that you would want. And we go back now to go to your settings, so you have got phone settings, and this car actually does have the owner's manual in the system as well, so you can jump in and have a look at the Volvo XC60 owner's manual. So everything's tailored in there for you, so that you can jump in and have a look. Quick guide, exterior, interior, and a search button. Down here below, what you can see is you've got your controls for your climate control. So you do have everything at the dash. So first of all, you've got your temperatures, so you can adjust them to what you want. Close that. Also, you've got auto climate, so that'll set it and get the fan speed to where it needs to be able to get the optimal temperature as quickly as possible. Also, what you do have is you've got maximum, so you've got for your front. Also, what you have got is the rear as well, so your rear demister. And then you've got recirculate, so very easy, simple system to use. Also, what you'll see is two seats, so you've got heat and then you've got fan. As I said before, it does have the Napa perforated leather, so you can actually then turn your and I can feel that already, so you can turn the fan on underneath the seat, what will then actually make and put fan through, especially for those hot days. So really great system there. Down below that, what we have got is your control for your volume. You can pause the radio as well, and then you've got your controls down here again, where you can turn on your window demisters and your front window as well. Now, as I said before, automatic, put it into reverse. You do have those cameras that show up. Now you can turn those lines on as well. So you can see there they do move, which is handy. Below that, we bring in neutral and then down into drive. You do have your front camera, which stays on for a little bit as well. Now below that, what we have got is just your start stop button. So press that when the car's in park, turns it off. Press that again, it then starts the vehicle. Now you do have a couple of different drive modes with this as well. So you have efficiency or eco drive. You have got your comfort. You have off-road, and then you have your dynamic, so high performance. Now me just into dynamic or high performance mode, I've actually noticed that the revs have increased just a slight, but it will actually feel like a different car because your revs or your gear changes are going to be a little bit quicker, a little bit more responsive. Behind that, what we have got is your auto park brake. And then you've got your auto stop start. So what that does is on a hill, it will actually automatically turn in and say, right, you're on a hill, you want to take off. It won't allow you to take off won't roll backwards. So as you can see as well, we do have a really nice finish there. Now that is your cup holders. So you can see there is cup holders there, 12-volt socket, but it all hides away nicely under that wood grain finish. Behind that, we have got a nice big box there, so your nice glove compartment, which is in great condition, and you have got USBs in there as well, so you can plug that straight in, have your phone connected. You do have Apple CarPlay as well, so really nice, easy to use. Set that up in the back. One thing I do like about the Volvo is you can see there, you can adjust your fan speed in the back, and you can actually adjust your own temperature as well. So the kids in the back saying that they're hot where you're nice and cool in the front, you can then adjust the fan speed for them, so which is really handy. Just going to pan around quickly so you can see what this Napa leather looks like. It's absolutely immaculate, in great condition, and it really stands out. So it's a nice leather. Also, what we will find in the back there, if you have a look at the seats, is it does have the ISOFIX points, which is a European style, so it gives you a lot more safety when you are having kids in the car. Now, whilst we were looking at that, I've actually just opened up the sunroof. So we have got the sunroof now open. So you can have it two ways. You can have it as a glass roof, or we can have it open and it's automatic. It brings the blind back as well. So simply press the button and away it goes. It just brings it all back nicely for you. Comes in and locks away nicely. So that's inside the Volvo XC60. Beautiful car in the Inscription. There's a lot more features that you probably weren't aware of, but the car is pretty much a absolute powerhouse. So there you have it. There's a walk around presentation of this 2018 Volvo XC60 Inscription that is absolutely feature packed. Look forward to taking you for a test drive in this car. As I said before, the Polestar optimization, it is something that you have to drive to really experience what this car is. Really look forward to talking with you soon. For an appointment or any more information on the car, call us here at Berwick Mitsubishi on 9907 0555. Thanks for watching.